this thing on? Is this happening?
Yeah. Welcome back, huh?
Yeah. You had a little family vacation.
Yeah. Florida. First of all, Frontier Airlines.
Oh, yeah.
Is almost exclusively an airplane full of people who are flying for the first time.
Were they all praying and
It's like, I mean, I got a story about the flight down.
all right, Frontier Airlines.
Oh man. Okay, first of all, I'm trying to think of how to tell this story. Since we are living in a society, if you let's say are in seat 4,
Yes.
and you board late,
Right.
and you have to put your carry-on, let's say at row 9.
Right.
Am I wrong in that it is an unspoken rule that when deplaning,
Right.
you wait?
Wait. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
It was a bum rush.
Well, we're in row 5.
Right. right behind him.
I don't notice anything besides there's an older couple in front of us. Mm-hmm. Probably in 60s. He had a great haircut.
Oh, nice.
Nice head of hair.
Right. Are you guys dating now?
No, we're not. So we land. Great pilot. I'm assuming his name was Chuck, the way he was talking.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
Chuck's
he was
a good pilot.
Yeah,
man.
he was.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, very confident.
Confident, Chuck.
Very
Yeah,
confident. Man, white. I mean, everything you want in a pilot.
Sober.
Older. Everything you could possibly want in a pilot, I got from Frontier, which is shocking because it's like being on that plane is like sitting on a cafeteria tray for 2.5 hours.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's
the worst.
not comfortable.
I avoid it.
And you know what? After all the nickel and diming, I'm like, I feel like we could have flown a regular grown-up airline.
Yeah, grown-up airline for $25 more.
Yeah, since everything is you're
Extra.
charging me for everything.
Yeah.
We land. I stand up, take the 3 pieces of luggage we
Right.
have.
And you're in 5, so you're heading out soon.
Yeah, I am. Lola walks out, rolls her luggage. Megan rolls the next piece. I roll the next piece. Walk out. They go to do something. We're standing there. And so I'm waiting for them. And this woman walks by me and goes, she's looking at me and she's walking up. She goes, "You fucking scumbag."
Wow! Making friends on Frontier. What the fuck?
To which all I could say was, "Do I know you?" And then I noticed walking behind her, defeated, is this older gentleman with this great haircut.
That was in front of you. Yeah.
Who's like looking at me and like
Like he knew she was gonna attack you.
yeah. And I'm like,
Is there a problem?
what? Like legitimately,
Yeah,
my question
like-
was, who are you? I don't know you. To call someone a scumbag, first of all, you very much have to know that they've done something scummy.
Oh yeah.
Which is there's certain things.
Yeah.
Like,
oh yeah, there's
stealing money from your grandmother.
right.
Scumbag.
Scumbag. Yeah.
There's a list. We could probably come up with a better list, but I'm like, and then I was like, Megan and Lola come out of the bathroom, and I'm like, hey, see that lady down there? And she's like stopping to do something. And she turns. Megan goes, hey, that's the woman who's in front of us. I'm like, she called me a scumbag. And she goes, Megan goes, oh, you know what's funny? Like, as we were getting off the plane, I heard her say to her husband, like, you just going to let him walk by you?
Oh. So his bags are 5 seats behind you, and you're supposed to wait for him?
Not only was I,
Yeah.
But everybody
Everyone.
in the next couple rows was supposed to clear out of the way.
And be like, oh, wait, Henry and June have to fucking get their luggage.
Yeah. And so I was like, all right, cool. You know, and it gets
Right.
it like, because then you start having jerk store feelings where you're like,
Right,
I should have gone with jerk store. Like, I should have said this.
Yeah.
But I was so taken. Like, I was so
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Like, what's
you
happening
kind of
here?
get thrown by that.
yeah.
And it's a woman.
Yeah. And
It's like you're not in your 20s anymore, which happened like basically every other weekend.
right. And it also wasn't like, what, you want to fight?
yeah. What am I supposed to do with that? Yeah.
Like, trust me in that I'm more clever than you since
Yeah.
you opened with
But they were
Scumbag.
they were like, you thought they were in their 60s?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, because it's like I have a problem with older people that think they deserve something different just because they're old. It's like, stop. No, you're still, if you're walking and you're upright, you fucking wait your turn.
Yeah, but it's also, and you know, I try to instill this in my daughter. It's like, you're not the star of this.
Right.
It's an ensemble.
Yeah.
We're all just in an ensemble here.
And you started out by saying they were late.
Well, they got on late enough that they had to put their luggage back
Right.
pretty far.
Right.
I mean, I got on.
Right,
like,
but that's the other thing too. It's a Frontier plane, so is it like a toy? So it's like you could barely fit one piece of luggage.
right. But it's the thing is, if you have luggage, if you paid for luggage, you're zone 1. So half the plane is zone 1.
Right.
And I wasn't the first one on the plane, and I got my luggage above my seat.
Right.
So I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah. No, it is stressful. Deboarding a plane because there's always some asshole.
You know what?
And I love the ones that are in like row 12. And as soon as you hear the ding, they pop up, grab their shit, and like fucking are knocking people over to get to the front. It's like, And I don't think they have a connecting flight. I just don't.
Of course not.
You know, we're on time. I don't think there's any rush other than
To bolster my argument of Frontier being full of first-time flyers, when we were coming home, we were getting ready to take off, and I mean, we're like, you know, about to do the like zoomy zoom down the, you know, where you go real fast, and we just hear like over the loudspeaker, "Ma'am, please sit down. We are about to take off. You must be seated." Who is standing up?
Who could possibly be standing up on the runway?
And I have to assume it was the same person, but it's Frontier, so all bets are off. When we landed, and I just hear, "Please keep your seatbelts on. We are nowhere near the gate." and right,
They're like, I gotta get out of this metal tube.
and honestly, right before we landed, like we're on our final descent, and it was like somebody stood up to use the bathroom. Like somebody went to the bathroom, and it was
While
like,
you were landing.
Yeah, it was like, I hope you have to poop.
Yeah.
Because there's no other reason that you spent the past 2.5 hours not using the
diarrhea
bathroom.
better be involved.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Shit.
that was fun. We got to Florida, and it was fine. We see my mom. The next morning, we wake up, and Lola goes, "There's a snake in the pool." And I'm like, and if you know anything about me, it's I have an Indiana Jones level fear of snakes.
It had to be snakes.
Had to be snakes.
Like what are we talking? A little garden snake, or
It was
like
it was
fucking?
no, it was like, you know, a foot,
Yeah.
but it was a ringhead snake because it was just sitting there. So I'm like,
Yeah.
all right. I'm like, can I get the pool skimmer? And my mom, of course, is like, oh, it broke. We don't have one. Here's a colander. I'm like,
The pool colander.
I was like, oh, the thing you put food in?
Yeah.
I
Have
was
we
like,
designated this outside the house colander?
yeah, this is not like
We're not
yeah.
going to see it in the kitchen later, are
Yeah. So I knew that wasn't happening. So I'm like, maybe we talk to a neighbor.
we? Yeah.
So it's just sitting, hanging at the deep end. I'm like, right. I have enough time to like look it up. I'm like, snake with orange ring around head. Ring head snake. Not poisonous. I'm like, all right. So get the thing. I put it in the water. Second I put it in the water, this thing takes off to the bottom and does the snake.
Yeah.
Which is terrifying. So I'm like, all right. I'm like, all right. So let's just, it starts swimming and going. I'm like, all right, let's just keep an eye on this thing so we know where it is.
Now, your
My stepdad's gone. He's playing golf or something.
okay. I was
So
gonna
it's just
say.
me and the girls.
Oh, boy. So I was like...
Oh, he was taking my brother to the airport because my younger brother was there with his girlfriend. They're at the airport. I'm like, all right, cool. So it goes down to the shallow end by the steps. I get it. I'm like, all right, like, I'm like, open the door. I go, and I fling it out in the yard. And all I can think is, well, now there's a snake that wants revenge on me.
Yes. He's plotting. He's like, I can see you.
So I'm like, I can't walk on the grass ever again. I'm like, I can only use the driveway, so no front door.
Holy shit.
So that was fun. Only to then be topped by my mother had some problem with a Venmo account. So she Googles Venmo customer service and inadvertently calls Venmo customer service and is nearly scammed for like $85,000 because they were trying to get her to have to pay for the $85,000 worth of crypto that was never purchased on her account. So it was a thing. This is like the
How
most...
did Brody take that?
Not well.
Yeah.
I'm like, why would you Google that? Yeah. I'm like, also, why would you click on the first thing, especially when it says sponsored?
Yeah.
So that did, however, one silver lining was I went, well, make sure you check your accounts, over the next couple days.
Right.
And check. And Megan goes, yeah, we should check our accounts. And I was like, sure. And I look at my checking account and go, hey, what are all these charges for Capital One? What's that?
Right.
And she goes, I don't know. And I went, oh. She goes, that's not you? And I went, oh. Boy. And I was like, there was one like 2 days ago and there's one today. And they're like wire like ACH payments.
Like just I want cash.
Like routing
card.
number, account number, paid something on Capital One. I don't know what. So then I spent a good deal of my vacation on the phone with my bank, figuring out that somebody's been taking like different amounts at different times.
Holy shit. For how long?
Since December.
Wow.
Somehow got my account closed, got it frozen.
Right.
Got all the money back yesterday.
Nice.
Yeah.
Sometimes it works out.
So,
but it's still, talk about scumbags. It's just like...
Now that's scumbag behavior.
Yeah, it's scumbag behavior.
There you go.
My wife just did the same thing. There's someone that had her... she had her card, but somehow they got the card number. I don't know how that works.
Credit card or bank card?
I don't know. Don't know. But they tried to spend over $300 at a CVS,
they always do.
Yeah. And it got denied, and they tried it at a different CVS, like for a different $300 amount. Must have been something fairly specific they wanted from the CVS. Right. But the second time it went through, and
we can only hope it was Plan B.
Yeah. Yes. Oh my God. Yes. Then that would be like a charitable donation to society
to
really not helping, reproduce, you scumbag. Yeah, but it's just like, oh man, just stealing from anyone. Just like it's a dick.
Yeah.
I mean, there's Robin Hood stealing from, the rich to give the poor. Yeah. But just common folk, why would you steal from your fellow man?
Too lazy to get a job, or like thinking it's just
or just getting over.
It's getting over on somebody,
and it's all cards and numbers and whatever. It's not like you're going into your pocket and stealing shit. From
right?
You.
Yeah,
it's like faceless crime.
Yeah. It's like, oh no, this definitely doesn't impact anyone.
Right.
It's
and then all the scammers. It's like, what did Pause get? It's the Easy Pass is the one.
Oh,
yeah. Cool. It's like, yo, $19.63 for Easy Pass. It's like, maybe a round number might help. I don't want to tell you how to commit crime, but if you said $25,
tolls,
I'd be like,
tolls tend to be a flat number.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know.
But like with the parents, like her parents, we basically berate them. Do not click on anything. Do not sign for anything. Do not call anyone.
Luckily,
if you get these, let us know. You know, call your bank directly. You know,
I mean, of course, my mom had everyone involved in the Venmo situation.
I think we should probably call Venmo right now.
Oh no, I'm definitely making my mom a T-shirt that has the Venmo logo with an extra O and says, "What's your mother's maiden name?" Definitely doing that for Christmas. God. No, but at one point she's got my stepdad on the phone with the fraudulent
Venmo,
who is like,
and talk about cryptocurrency.
Who goes, well, I need the login to your account and he was like, I don't know if he had a moment where he was like, sure, and then thought, better of it,
of course,
but he was like, no, no, definitely not. But they have, in their very boomer way, have like.
Oh my god!
All their like Apple accounts are shared,
right?
So it's like, like if I try to, if my daughter FaceTimes my mother, like she might get my mom, she might get my stepdad. You don't know who's going to answer because they both ring. It's crazy. Jesus I don't know what goes on there. Yeah. So yeah, scumbags, scammers, and snakes was basically my fucking.
In Florida.
Yep.
Did you get measles? No one got measles though.
Not yet.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Should I be wearing a mask?
Yeah,
because you just got back from Florida?
But it is like, you know, sometimes you go to Florida and it's like, they have a great house and it's beautiful, you know, all around. Mm-hmm. And then you get lulled into this like complacency because you're like, wow, it's really pretty here and the weather's great. And then you go, oh, the most Florida shit just reminded me that we're in Florida. Mm. You know, you go, right. Yeah, fucking.
Yeah, nah.
Get me out of this stupid state.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah. And now the Pope's dead.
And now the Pope is dead.
So at least Italians have something to do for 2 weeks.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You know, it's like.
They're all watching Conclave to see how not to do it.
Right, somebody's going to get murdered.
Yeah. Let's hope.
I saw that.
I wanted to be all fucked up. It's like. But I don't know. It's just like the way of world leaders go.
That's the one we lose.
Yeah, but it's like who are they going to replace? Because it's always like that boomerang effect. Because he was like the most.
He was so liberal.
He was so liberal, and it's like, okay, I can actually deal with this fucking.
Yeah, he was as far as popes go, not bad.
Not bad. But it's going to come back with some strict, by the book, wrath of God shit.
Yeah. I saw the interim pope. Acting pope, I guess.
Is he coaching for the Suns? I don't know.
Well, no, he's like the Archbishop of New York.
Huh.
So, but it's like his name is Kevin Farrell. And
That's not a pope.
It's like no. You can't have Father Kevin.
Father Kevin.
No.
Yeah, Father Kevin. Like the police need to talk to him.
Father Kevin definitely put his dick in an altar boy's mouth. I mean,
yeah,
for sure. It's like best case scenario 1. More likely 30 years.
It was funny.
Allegedly.
I forget what it was. I think it was Saturday Night Live Weekend Update. I think it was Yost. It was that the Catholic Church finally had they paid a settlement of like $890 million for all their sexual abuse. And he goes, they got one quote from one priest saying, worth it.
Oh, man.
Thank you, Saturday Night Live and Mr. Yost. That made my day.
Not bad.
That was good. Holy fuck. Yeah, it's like, like, this is the first time I've seen you in like 10 days. So we didn't know what we were going to do here, but the one connection was that it was Easter yesterday. Not that we celebrate Easter, but we did have a family brunch. You just spent a week with your family. And it's just like, wow. It's like, do you have stressful moments? Are there like either getting there or dealing with them, or is there like,
Well, because
like kind of getting the late. You're there for a week.
Yes. So they've been in this house long enough that being in their house is fine, and it's a beautiful house. It's nice.
Right.
It's great.
And this is like your 5th, 6th, 7th visit.
Yeah. During COVID, we were going like twice a year because we're like, well, this is, whatever. So yeah, the house, all that's very manageable. Like there isn't like a whole bunch of acclimating to that,
Right.
Because we know it. We have the same room that we stay at every time. I got to say, the first 24 hours, I was off. I was very quiet. I think like because I have travel anxiety, so like that. Getting called a scumbag did not help. Because for sure.
And then, what airport do you go into? Fort Lauderdale in Naples, Tampa?
No, Fort Myers.
Oh, Fort Myers
is Tampa's surprisingly far from where they are.
I have no idea.
Fort Myers is like 35 minutes north of that. Right. But like they're in Naples, and the Naples airport's like a private jet airport. Like it's very small. Like it's a real tiny runway. So the only place they could take bigger flights is in Fort Myers, which is fine. So, I mean, I've never been to Fort Myers besides our airport. I'm sure it is a trash town. I can only imagine.
The only thing I always remember, where did we spend 4th of July? Sarasota was. But that we just embraced.
We did.
We partied with the natives. We went local and had a good time.
Yeah. Once you accept the fact that everyone is waxing their boat all the time.
Yeah. Everyone has a gun in their glove compartment and
an American flag apparel of some sort, whether it's shorts, or a hat, or a hat with the stuff in it with the flaps in the back. I mean, it is. I had a good time in Sarasota. That was So you had family. Shit. We managed to make Easter because we were back the day before.
Go away.
Easter did not happen for us. A couple text messages was about all we got. And thank God.
Yeah, I know. My family, it's like, it was insane. I wish I should show you. Everyone was sending Easter memes. But like it would be like stuff we would send ironically. They were terrifying. They were like blinking bunny rabbits and like rabbits dancing in a chorus line. Like really fucked up shit. I had a text. It's like, you're scaring the Jews here. They don't know what's going on.
I do have to say, my father-in-law did send a photo of Jesus on the cross.
Oh fuck!
With a caption that said, "God, my balls are itchy."
Wow. Jolly?
Yeah.
Jolly. All right.
Which
I had to put that out.
I was like,
okay.
All right. You know what? I'll give that a ha-ha. That's more than a thumbs up. You get a deeper reaction.
Now, for like people go and like they come over. I don't know why yesterday was different, but they come over all the time for brunch.
Yeah, your family in-laws are over pretty much every Sunday.
Group of 8 people coming over. But I don't know what it was. I think, my father-in-law brought his dog.
That's a different energy.
Yeah, it's a different, and he's like a big, dumb retriever.
Right.
So it's just like, oh man, what is he gonna do? Like I don't know why it's like but I was also like, I didn't have like, I ran to the grocery store twice in the morning because I didn't have. I was like,
I thought you meant twice after they got there.
No, yeah, I got to step out.
Darn, I forgot everything I wanted.
But I did do the cooking where I was cooking. But like, I baked biscuits. I was making potatoes. I was like, had fruits. Like, I had all this shit. So like, the kitchen was nuts. And this dog just running around. So I was just like, and then of course her brother and family were an hour late. So like, I'm timing my potatoes and like, I'm just like, I don't care.
Yeah,
I don't care.
That's they can have cold
shitty
potatoes. Yeah. That's on them if they're an hour late.
But it lasts like 45 minutes when everyone's there and everyone's sitting around.
Hour and 45.
Hour and 45 minutes, right? It's all fine. It's all good.
Yes.
It's like it's lovely.
Yeah. It's
At least I didn't have to travel anymore. I just
almost done.
Yeah. So
dog stayed inside the whole time?
No, outside.
Okay.
That's No, that was the rule. It's like, it's an outside visit. Just like, because it was actually really nice because we have the fence. So we haven't had a dog back there since our dog, so it's nice seeing him. And he was just, out and about, like doing his thing.
Deep in the yard.
Yeah. Peed on everything. Yeah. As dogs do. But yeah, so the thing to, I don't know why we're doing this anymore, but relating it back to movies and cinema. But, every family gathering movie falls into a category. And we were talking about that. You hit both. Sorta. It was like
how many categories are there?
It's either the family gathering for a holiday.
Okay. Right.
Christmas vacation, sure. Tons of Christmas movies. Funerals.
Right. Okay. Well, nobody died, but thank God.
Then movies about family vacation, which is, National Lampoon.
Right. Yeah.
It's vacation, Christmas, it's and then weddings. Tons of wedding movies. So
that's always
so you went for a vacation
and
that butted up to a holiday.
Yeah.
But you didn't do any Easter on Saturday before you rolled out.
No. We were out there early, so
so there's no Easter talk.
Nope. They were my other brother and his two daughters came down from like on Thursday night, so they were there Thursday, Friday. They stayed till I think they're still there. So they were talking about what they were going to do with my mom and stepdad on
because she's the problem. No,
clearly she has access to the accounts.
Yeah. So they were going to do a little. Easter
So they were doing some Easter shit. I don't know.
Some shit. Yeah.
Because they have a.
You don't hide the eggs or chocolates.
No, it's been. It was exactly 1 year since Lola's world, my daughter's world, came crashing down.
Oh, that there wasn't a Easter bunny.
Yes, she found out last year.
Spoiler, I'm sorry, folks.
Tell the kids not to listen for the next 2 minutes. She found out there was no Easter bunny, and then, was like...
Nice.
She was like, oh, so Christmas? And we were like, oh. She was like,
boy.
Tooth Fairy?
And we were like, write it down. It's like, your whole childhood's a lie. Get over it.
Yeah. So, yeah.
You're an adult now.
Everything ended last year. So this was an anniversary of sorts.
Right. But there's no... I don't know, just because...
She made a basket for my niece, who's 2.
Oh. So she's carrying on the lies.
Yeah. She's helping perpetuate lies. The commercialism and lies.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's great. We went to the garden nursery, as we always do. But we turned the corner and we're out in Delco. And... It's not the most terrible. It was like a fake gazebo, like not like a real, like it was like they put up like some lattice or whatever you call it, and had a giant like life-size Easter bunny sitting in it, but then in its arms were like 2 American dolls, like full like size stand-up dolls. So it looked like a fucking Easter bunny kidnapping on the front lawn, and it was terrifying. It was amazing. It was on Baltimore Pike. So it's like you couldn't pull over. I wanted to pull over so bad and take a picture of this fucking thing.
I
wanted to sit with the fucking Easter bunny.
I don't get the Easter bunny at the mall thing. Like, go get your picture taken with the Easter bunny.
Yeah.
It's clearly not a rabbit. It is a man.
Giant man rabbit.
It is a underemployed, potentially divorced alcoholic man in a very, very smelly costume.
Yeah.
Oof. It's why would you want to put your kid on that guy's lap?
It's funny.
That's a weird one.
Yeah. And we were talking about it. It's like we both drove by churches that people were still like Norman Rockwell decked out Sunday outfits. Yeah. Everyone in dresses and suits and hats and,
Yeah, and I have to say, like, at least the one church I drove by, a really well put together bunch, like decent looking people. It's like not, I was like, all right, well, I guess this is, Christmas and Easter Catholics, Christians, whatever, but yeah, I was like, what are you doing?
But I don't know if we believe like in all the sports people and their successes, maybe this podcast would do better if we proclaim that it's in the hands of Jesus.
This is not a bad idea.
I think we just go full on.
Should we become a Christian podcast?
Christian podcast, yes.
All right.
Jive and Honey and Jesus.
Jive and Honey. And we need an empty chair for Jesus.
No, I think we fill it. I think like Santa Claus and Easter Bunny, we hire someone to be Jesus.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah. Dude, Dan Kelly wasn't so.
Danny, you'd be perfect for this. Maybe we should have a third mic and have it just be Jesus all the time.
It's almost like perfect to have Jesus on.
I
think we can find someone to play Jesus.
What about wasn't there a Philly Jesus that was always around City Hall?
Oh yeah. He was a little insane.
I think most people who go around as Jesus probably aren't the.
We need to find a method actor that would, like, from the time we put the camera on and the mic's on, he is Jesus. Like, he cannot break character. Like, every answer, everything has, like, I want Daniel Day-Lewis style Jesus. Like,
this is a really good idea.
I think it is.
Also, should we do a historically accurate Jesus where he's, not white?
Oh, yeah. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Because we can make it, it's like, I'm sorry. It's like, spoiler alert.
Jesus
Middle
was
Eastern. Not white. Yeah. He's not American and he's not white.
Do you know where Bethlehem is? It's not here.
Yeah.
This is a really good idea.
Holy shit. Yeah.
We need to make this happen immediately.
I mean, if Jesus like showed up at one of these Christians' house right now, they would call the police and he would be put in jail and deported.
I think it was
without due process.
I think Drew had posted something that was like, if you turn on Fox News and see a blonde woman with a cross on her neck, she's gonna say some very un-Jesus shit.
It's true.
And it's like, that's
man, it is so fucking warped and shitty.
Yeah, things are pretty.
I mean, this turned into an Easter episode, but
it turned into one.
Fuck it. Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to talk about a bunch of female assholes going to space. Did you see this?
Yeah.
Katy Perry's upset that people are like bad-mouthing her because she went to space, which was fucking retarded.
It's so stupid.
Dominic actually sent me something that said Katy Perry going to space and saying she's an astronaut is like me saying I'm a gynecologist.
Because you see a vagina every so often.
Yeah. I was like, that's a pretty funny quote.
Nice. I'm sure he giggled after.
But it's like, you're not an astronaut.
Yeah.
You just went to high sky.
Yeah, you went. Yeah.
Stop it. And then she's saying,
like, you just the tip. You're still a virgin.
Yeah. She's saying for the rest of the assholes on her flight, what a wonderful world or some shit. And it's like, fuck off.
Yeah.
Go
away. Yeah. She's in American Idol world. She should just stay there.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Wow.
Yeah. I think Gayle King went too. I don't really have a problem with Gayle King.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with Gayle King, but
it's like, yeah, it's like, this one can't blow up.
Yeah.
What would Jive and Honey's Jesus say about that?
Oh Jesus. Oh Jesus.
Well, we're gonna have to change that first of all. Oh, you
be like, yes, my son.
But then we could throw any topic at Jesus. We could talk about it. We could tell a story. We could talk about something we've seen or whatever, and then we bounce off Jesus. We're gonna need new stickers for the mics, but still,
we can just pencil it in.
We'll just put a post-it note on his. Yeah.
And Jesus.
I don't hate it. Woo! It's gonna take a little legwork.
Yeah.
If you happen to know anybody.
Yeah. Anyone want to play Jesus?
If either of you.
On our new Christian podcast.
Oh, we can start putting the Christian label on stuff. This is really.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I really like it.
We just need a tent and.
Yeah. Did I miss anything else last week?
Nope.
No?
I shut down.
Okay.
I was in a fetal position for 10 days.
Sorry.
No.
I won't leave anymore. I didn't realize I meant that much to you.
No pressure. Just go live your life. I'll be all right. I'll be fine.
Man, I'm gonna be so unburdened when you die.
It's like, wow, I feel lighter. I feel about 250 pounds lighter.
Oh, man, you're not clocking in at 250. Well, I guess that will help move things along.
Yeah.
You're dangerously overweight.
Yeah. Oh, I know. Holy shit.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, the NBA playoffs are all fucked up, and
Yeah. I know.
I mean, some things are going exactly as they should. The other things are totally fucked up, and
I know.
yeah, we should probably find a Jesus that's into comic books and sports too. So
I think we could do it.
You know, a Jesus that checks all these boxes, preferably black, by the way, in case you didn't get what we were saying.
Yeah. A Jesus of color.
Yes, a Jesus of color.
Because he was.
Yes, brown Jesus would be great.
Yes. All right.
Anything else?
No, we're done. We're cooked.
All right, you're too hungry to do this.
I am so fucking hungry.
By the way, I figured
need
out
to eat.
I did go out to a very nice dinner last night, and this morning I realized that because I'm like, whatever, just order another plate. We kept ordering plates of food, and
Man, you're in the spirit, huh?
yeah, I just,
Had a
couple drinks,
a little fun
yeah.
juice.
and I realized post nut clarity for eating is taking the dump the next day. Where you're like, what was I thinking?
whoa,
You're
hey.
like, $180.
Yeah.
It's all in the toilet.
Holy hell.
Like, that's,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I do think about that.
what was I
It's
thinking?
such a weird thing. Yeah. You're in the moment, and it's so great, whatever. But
We didn't need
the
another
next day,
entree.
You're just like, did we really need that?
You didn't. You probably didn't because it all comes out the same.
Or you could look at it, that's what life should be about.
Right.
Is having fun, enjoying it, knowing that you're just going to shit it out the next day.
Well, then, as soon as we're
And
done
like-
here, I'll tell you all about everything I ate. Hey, you know what I ate last night?
Oh, man, this is making me hungry.
All right, let's go
go
eat
eat some shitty lunch.
All right, later. Oh, hey, both of you should rate, review, and subscribe to this.
We're going to have to order more T-shirts. We blew
Yes.
out of the T-shirts.
Yes. Also, we're probably going to need ones with Jesus on it, too.
Oh, I know. New T-shirts. Jesus.
Oh, but we could do so much new merch. Like, we could do...
we know Buddy Christ.
we know the actual real Buddy Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, man. We're going to have so much Jesus stuff. It's going to be great. But, yeah. Don't forget.
Hopefully some protesters, too. That'd be cool.
Oh, that'd be cool. Some attention.
Yeah.
Maybe some listeners.
Yeah.
That'd be great. Maybe you watch an episode or two on YouTube. That'd
Yeah,
be
we
nice
don't care
too.
if you're angry Christians.
Yeah.
You can yell at us about your
Yeah.
Pope and your Jesus
Yeah. And, oh, yeah.
and Easter and Christmas and anything
So-
you want.
Yeah. This took a weird turn. And,
really
yeah. Why don't you tell some friends that this took a weird turn? They should listen to it. The whole thing, all the way through. Anyway, cool. See you next week.
Later.